Recently we went to go see this new Brad Pitt's new movie, Bullet Train. It's based on a book, right? I think.
Yeah, so it's based off a book, but the creator of the kind of like the story was a manga actually artist. I forgot what mangas that he made, but apparently it's based off a Japanese creator.
Yeah, it's a dark comedic thriller. So I'm assuming, because I know one of the issues that people had with this movie is that it is Brad Pitt instead of like a Japanese. Because I'm pretty sure the whole cast in the book was Japanese. Like I don't know, I didn't read the book obviously. So that was one of the issues people had with this film, which I'm like, hey, it doesn't really matter to me. Like it's an adaptation, and apparently the creator said he liked the film, so that's good. But yeah, we went to go see it. What'd you think?
I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think I got what I was asking for, like an action packed movie. I wasn't expecting it to be like an in-depth movie or like overcomplicated movie. I was expecting it to be like one of those like action-packed like Fast and the Furious type movies where you see like explosions or people getting hurt, and it's a straightforward plot.
Yeah, what's it called? When I first seen the trailer, it reminded me of like early 2000s like action films. Like, have you seen the movie Shoot 'Em Up?
Shoot 'em up. Oh, is that the guy with who eats the carrots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
Like it's like it reminded me of those early 2000 movies, like which I love those old movies. Like those movies were like my shit. Just watching shit like that. So that's what it reminded me. Very stylistic action films like Sin City and shit. But
Yeah.
it wasn't at the same time. Like it didn't go as far as those movies did. Like, but it still was a stylistic. I think it was still very stylistic. Like the lights and just the flashbacks and shit. I think it reminded like Kill Billish type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it was. I think the cast of characters, they all did really good. I think Brad Pitt didn't. It seemed like Brad Pitt was playing like a character versus like being an actual person. You know what I mean? But I feel like everybody was to a degree, so I can't really shit on him for that. But it just felt like for our main character, somebody we're supposed to be following. You know, we would just know him more. But we didn't really know anything about him. You know, like that much about him.
Yeah, they really treated him like everyone around him. Like they gave him a nickname. They probably touched on how he probably has like issues with his job, like trauma, past trauma.
The film didn't even start with him. It started with what's it called? The elder grandson.
Yeah.
You know, so which it was like, oh, I thought we would at least start with the main character, but we didn't. You know, he just literally started right when he got on the train type shit.
Yeah, it definitely did feel like it did feel like a Quentin Tarantino movie with the labeling, how they labeled the people.
Yeah. Everybody got a backstory and shit.
Yeah, it did. And how it all came. And that's what Quentin does. How like everything comes back together at the end.
Yeah.
There's like some wild plot why all this is connected.
Yeah, I was starting to like step by step. I was just waiting. I was like, yo, when is this gonna all start to make sense? But even towards the middle, you're still like, I still don't really know, like what's going on or why he hasn't left the train yet, or why like you know, just like certain shit. I was just like, oh, but then you start to understand towards the end. I think the way it all ends up, I did enjoy it, but I think it just kind of it led you on for too long, a little too long, you know. Yeah, like people dying and then coming back to life, and then it's like you're just like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Yeah, I was not expecting the Lemon to come back.
Yeah. I thought Lemon was done.
I thought he was dead.
And then Tangerine dies. I was just like, oh, alright. Like, it's funny because like those two those two actors, I wouldn't have never thought like they would have like good chemistry, but they actually really did, which is really cool.
They were actually my favorite characters, to be honest.
I mean, I feel like they were put there to be your favorite characters. You know what I mean? Like you were supposed to care about them when they died, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Versus everybody else, you didn't. It was whatever, you know. It was cool seeing Bad Bunny. Like he didn't do a bad job.
I was surprised. I was like, wow, they really put Bad Bunny in the movie.
I'm pretty sure he said he wanted to do like action movies and shit, which is cool. Logan.
It's so crazy how quick though he's already going into it. Like I feel like his career just blew off and he instantly did a movie. Like
it's not hard, bro. Honestly, it's not hard to. Like if most famous rappers or singers or artists, if they really wanted to be in Hollywood, they could like if they really wanted to. But most of them have contracts, so they have to do. Because doing a movie, that shit takes long to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Especially if you're like a main character.
I don't think I've seen anyone go into a movie right away like that so quick though.
Tupac?
But then again, it's like I wasn't really like Tupac. Was it like soon during his? I feel like Tupac went into film when he was well established though, wasn't he?
Well established. I think you only really didn't he only have like 3 albums? Like, well, what's well established? Just know we don't really know. You can't really say you're a Bad Bunny fan, but I'm saying like he could. Like I've heard about him and like a couple of I forget who else. Emmanuel, like I heard about them for years now, and then on top of that, they could have been obviously they were popping where they were from, so like you know what I mean, they could have been doing this shit for generations, like you know what I mean. Yeah, but seeing fucking what's it called, Percy Jackson. I didn't know. He was because it was the beard and everything and the accent. I was like, because if you Google him, he doesn't have the beard on.
Yeah, he doesn't.
You know what I mean?
I knew. I had a feeling it was him. Like I actually feel him be like, no. I was like, nah, I'm gonna Google it.
Well, I just didn't make it. I was just like, why? I don't know. I
think part of the reason why I realized it was him is because I recently seen something on Amazon Prime. It's like some Nazi show that he's on. Yeah. And he looks kind of older.
Hunters?
Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called.
I don't know. Just Google it.
But like, he doesn't have like facial hair on that one either. But like, he looked kind of different. That's why I thought I was like, that has to be.
That was not specific, but hey, you did your thing on that one. But yeah. Standout characters. Tangerine, obviously Lemon. Obviously my nigga Scorpion, always pulling up doing his thing, you know. My nigga Scorpion, bro. It was funny seeing fucking what's it called? The girl from The Boys, Karen Fukuhara. I forget what's her name in the show. In The Boys, Miko or something like that.
Kimiko,
yeah, Kimiko. I was like, why is she in this? I thought that because she was in this film that she was gonna do something crazy, but nah, she just dies or some shit. The prince was a good twist, I think. Like being the daughter of White Death, but like he wanted a boy, so he named his daughter Prince.
Yeah.
Funny, right? Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny coincidence. But yeah, what would you rate this movie? 1 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.5. 7.5.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those good, it's like summer movies you could just watch, like, you know. I think a 7.5 for me. Really solid film. Really. I think I haven't seen Brad Pitt in a while. Now that I think about it, so the last Brad Pitt movie I've seen was it was like a space movie. It was like S-Star, something like that. Interstellar. I think it's an S-Star.
No, it wasn't Interstellar. That's Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, space movie.
Yeah, he was in a space movie. He came out with a space movie. Like I remember seeing it in theaters. Hold
Oh,
on.
Ad Astra.
Yeah.
You're weird, bro. Nobody's seen that movie, bro. Yo, why did you go to the theaters to watch that?
Bro, because I like space, bro. You can't.
Like nobody saw that movie. Like that's crazy.
I was a fan of space, and I was a fan of Brad Pitt, so I went to go see that movie in theaters.
I heard Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was good. That was his most recent film, I think.
I tried watching that, and then I keep on getting interrupted while I watch it, so I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, that's just 3 hours long. Yeah.
Yeah.
But solid movie, not bad.
Glamour of wearing diamonds.
Diamonds bring
Status.
elegance and prestige. Their brilliance makes